then came 2010. I called this year, and so it begins. This is the year that started it all. This year, bro officially asked us to start this journey together. I remember being enamored because Jonathan by then had proved himself. My God, he was everything I wanted in a husband. Every single thing. He had to change his wardrobe, but everything else was wonderful. What courtship meant to me, taught me though, is that just like the church in the wilderness is the shadow of what we're experiencing today as the church, his courtship was the shadow of what our marriage will be like. Things you want in your marriage, things you want your marriage to look like, need to be addressed prior to saying I do. The altar where you say I do doesn't suddenly change things and make it the way you want them to be. The fact that you now live together and do what married people do doesn't just make them all of everybody like somebody else. What you tolerate during courtship sets a precedent to what you will see in marriage. I'll give an example. Neither my husband or I came from home where finances was openly discussed. Like my parents, my mom made money, my dad made money, and I don't even know, because it's not a conversation we even had. So I don't know if my mom knows how much my dad makes. I don't know I don't know. But that was not the home that I wanted. It was the same for my husband as well. But that was not the home that we wanted. So how I started addressing that, we were talking about this, but because some habits have been ingrained in you for so long, I started to, what's the word I'm looking for? Mirror? Is it mirror? I started mirroring what I wanted our finances to look like. So when I'll get paid, I'll say, oh, honey, look, I got paid this much. And this is what I did with my money here and there. Look at what I did. I said, and before you know it, my husband was also doing the same thing. So by then already, we knew how much each one of us made. We knew how we spend the money. We knew where, because one of the things that also opens you up is to see what the priorities of that person is. How do they spend their money? What is important to them is where the money goes. That's just it. So that's where you can start catching some little things that you may not have known had you not seen how they spend their money. So that there was transparency in that time. By the time we said I do, we were opening a bank account together, and today I am the account manager. My husband, the other day I was joking with my husband, I'm like, Jonathan, when was the last time you paid your tithes? Because my husband don't pay his tithes, I do. Like the money, both of us get paid in the same account. I pay the tithes for the whole family. Because Jonathan, if you go check in the bank, in the record of Royal House, it's only Cornelia that gives money. But obviously I put his name when it's his own contribution. But yeah, that's basically how it is. Even today, we look at the month, we look at the priorities that we had for the month and see, okay, this is where we need to spend the money. We have transparency because the Bible said they were naked and unafraid. If we're doing other things where we're seeing each other naked, what can't we be naked in our finances? I went on a tangent there, obviously. Let me go back to my story. 2010 was a year of growth for me in the aspect of sharing my life with someone. All of a sudden, I was accountable to somebody else. It was an adjustment. I'm not gonna lie. Having been single and independent since I was 17, I had only me to look out for me. All of a sudden, there was this beautiful creature of God who also cared what happened to me. He loved me and made it known. I had become the center of his world. I didn't question my place in his life. This guy was a great listener. Thank God, because I am a yapper. Plus. It was the start of a beautiful journey. I'm still enjoying it to this day. I say it all the time. God really gave me his first draft pick. He loves God and he loves me. And his actions show it all the time. Oh, 2010 was a fantastic year. This ends 2010. We're going to continue in 2011.